Is gas pain and bloating the same as inflammation? Yes or no? Let me explain. So when you have gas pain and when you feel bloated, most likely you have some form of intestinal inflammation. Now, when people say I'm inflamed, inflammation could also mean your wrists are inflamed or other things in your body are inflamed, your joints, your muscles. Sometimes your brain is inflamed, and that's cognition issues where you're foggy and forgetful and you can't focus on anything. So inflammation as a term, it's got to be specified to what it is applied to. Something in your body is inflamed, and inflammation is part of a healing process. It's a good thing to have. This is how we heal. But when inflammation goes berserk, it actually attacks your body and creates all kinds of problems. So when we say I feel inflamed and we point to the belly, it's most likely because you bloated. And you do feel the bloating as the main symptom, but there's probably inflammation intestinally. So why does this matter? Is gas pain healthy? Is it not healthy? Is the inflammation in your belly healthy? It's never healthy. If you need to heal from something and you haven't healed in 2 days, we got a problem. And I did a podcast recently about IV vitamin therapy. I believe it's launching this weekend. And I talk about how surprisingly, amazingly, 2/3 of patients walking into a doctor's office, which is 2/3 of the population in the United States or probably globally, have some form of the digestive issue, whether it's constipation or diarrhea or gas pain or heartburn or abdominal pain. 2/3 of all humans on earth suffer from some sort of digestive issue. And there's such a wide variety of digestive issues. Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, H. pylori, heartburn from gastritis. There's IBS, constipation, diarrhea, both. There's so many issues. SIBO, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. So there's so many issues that plague us intestinally that it behooves you, even if you don't have any symptoms, but you have fatigue, fogginess, achiness, to think about how maybe your mitochondria is not functioning properly because there's widespread inflammation in your body, and how you might be vitamin deficient. And make sure that your doctor looks at your vitamins, because every time you have digestive issues, it means that your vitamins are not efficiently working. You're probably not absorbing them. And even if you take oral vitamins, I'm like, oh, I'm taking oral vitamins. I do make this point, and I've talked about this. You probably end up with very expensive poop. And some of those vitamins have very low bioavailability. Like, I don't know if you knew, but if you take 2,000 milligrams of vitamin C, only about 500 milligrams will absorb at one time. So that means 1,500 milligrams is pooped or peed out, predisposing you to oxalate stones, kidney stones, and other problems. So you really want to take a look at how you take your vitamin C. It might need to be taken away from other vitamins. You need to look at when you're taking your iron. It needs to be taken away from hormones, like thyroid hormones. So long story short, there's people who take a bunch of vitamins all at once, and they partition them in a lot of things. That doesn't necessarily, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, twice a day sometimes. It doesn't mean that they're going to work for you. And people forget to take their vitamins twice a day, so they take it all at once. Vitamins need to be absorbed with food, some of them. The lipophilic ones, the vitamin A, K, D, those need fat in your diet to be absorbed. They need a full stomach. Whereas vitamins like vitamin C or water-soluble vitamins like vitamin B, they get absorbed really well on an empty stomach. So long story short, look at the gut. If you feel inflamed, we got a problem, and it might be beyond just the gut issues. And then vitamin deficiencies go hand in hand with digestive issues. So please consider having your vitamins tested.